So Dr. Fauci is okay with the Pfizer vaccine. Here's what he said yesterday on where was this? This was on MSNBC. Naturally,
would you take it?
Well, I'm going to look at the data, but I trust Pfizer. I trust the FDA. These are colleagues of mine for decades, the career scientists. If they look at this data and they say this data is solid, let's go ahead and approve it. I promise you, Andrea, I will take the vaccine. And I will recommend that my family take the vaccine.
who knew he could suddenly be such an optimist? That's what Laura Ingraham said last night with Scott Atlas. Laura sort of cynically and wryly observing that it's nice to see what an optimist Dr. Fauci could be after the election.
All right, I want to talk about Dr. Fauci for a moment because it was just like a few weeks ago when Dr. Fauci was pretty negative about the future. We weren't going to be a normal country for years, but today, oh, he's so upbeat. Let's watch the transition.
If we get a vaccination campaign and by the second or third quarter of 2021, I think it will be easily by the end of 2021 and perhaps even into the next year before we start having some semblances of normality. I think you're going to get vaccinated within the first 4 months. I would say by April, you'll be able to be vaccinated.
I mean, who knew Dr. Atlas was such an optimist after the election? Is this just the vaccine news or something else has changed there, Dr. Atlas?
Well, maybe he's cheered up because of the election. But, you know, this is the same person who said that we weren't going to have any kind of vaccine data this year, even though the president and I both said that we'd probably have some results, hopefully in October, for sure hopefully in November. And of course, as we read, the data was chosen to not be shown by Pfizer in October. They just decided not to look at the data until after the election. Yeah. And then lo and behold, the vaccine is highly effective.
Lo and behold. All right, let's get your take. 800-655-MIKE. Mike, we'll start with Tony. Hey, Tony, thanks for joining us. Happy Veterans Day. How are you?
Happy, same to you. God bless you, Mike, and thank you for what you do for the vets. I'm a Navy vet, by the way. And by the way, you're looking good and healthy, Mike.
61 pounds. I got to get the last 8 or 9 off, but I'm getting there. Thank you,
You're
Tony.
going to do it. You're going to do it. I mean, I went from 280 pounds down to 210.
Wow, you did it too. Good for you.
Yeah, basically, you have to start thinking about staying healthy. And in my business, I've been in the business for 35 years. I'm 64, and I must have seen over 700 clients in doing my business. And nobody's been getting sick. But in regards to Pfizer and the vaccine, listen, just like the flu shot, 50% of the people are going to take it, and 50% are not going to take it. But we need to recognize warp speed.
Yep.
The administration with private enterprise work together. Great for America. Trump did something amazing, and when he did this.
But let's get to the point. Are you going to take the Pfizer vaccine if it's offered to you?
If it's offered to me, yes, I will.
All right. Thank you, Tony. 800-655-MIKE. Greg, how about you? You going to take the vaccine?
Not with a 10-foot pole.
Well, I mean, stop being on the fence here, Greg. Come on.
I don't think I could be more specific. I'm going to try to narrow it down and be more specific. I'm a beat around the bush kind of guy. That's what I do. Listen, the pandemic continues. And, oh, by the way, Fauci's excited because, see, he's not a politician. And now he realizes the promises that the Democrats made to him are going to come to fruition, so he can change his tune because all is good in Wonderland. Listen, we got to understand, this is politics. These are liars. These are con artists. These are thieves. These are the people that are out for themselves, and Fauci just bought in. And it's sad.
All right, Greg, thank you. Let's see what others say. This is going to be a tough, heavy lift. And I'm going to speak from the heart. I got a flu shot this year. I spent years not getting a flu shot. I was always worried about it. It was a piece of cake. Got it at what'd I get it, at a Walgreens or a CVS or something? It was nothing. Got my flu shot. But the flu shot's been around, and I keep hearing Pavlina in my head saying, wait a minute, what, are there going to be any long-term? Listen, I'm inclined to get the coronavirus vaccine. I'm not entirely there yet, but I think I will. But I also wanted to find out what you were thinking as well.